Hello there and welcome back to Footy Today, where we bring you the latest and greatest news in the world of football. Before I begin, I just have one small request, that you hit the like and subscribe buttons down below. We're almost at 3,000 subscribers, so hopefully we can hit that soon. Anyhow, thanks in advance, and now let's get into it. Manchester United are reportedly set to part ways with Erik Ten Hag this summer, and Sir Jim Ratcliffe has identified 3 top candidates to replace him. Pressure has been building on the Dutch coach for some time now, but it was thought that the final decision will only be reached after the FA Cup final game against Manchester City. However, according to journalist Gianluca Di Marzio, Man United have decided that Ten Hag will be sacked regardless of the result against their local rivals. Speaking to soccernews.nl, he said Manchester United will separate with Ten Hag at the end of the season. Man United will have a new coach next season, and the options right now are Kieran McKenna and Mauricio Pochettino. Roberto De Zerbi is also on the list, but hasn't had direct contact in the last few days. McKenna and De Zerbi are both being eyed by Chelsea after they took the controversial decision to part ways with Pochettino. There are reports coming out now that some of the players weren't too happy with that decision. Pochettino was never going to be short on job offers, and he could now make an instant switch to Old Trafford. It was revealed on Tuesday that Pochettino is indeed a genuine target for Man United, and they could now firm up their interest by actually offering him a contract. Di Marzio claims that McKenna and Pochettino are 2 of Man United's top candidates to replace Erik Ten Hag. McKenna spent 5 years as a coach with Man United, and he was the assistant under both Jose Mourinho and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. TeamTalk.com claimed to have sources close to Ipswich Town, and they believe that McKenna will leave the club following an incredible 3 years which has seen him take the Tractor Boys from League One to the Premier League. It's being reported that Chelsea will hold talks with McKenna, but now it seems that Man United could try and beat them to his signature. Di Marzio adds that if McKenna does go to Stamford Bridge, then Man United will push for Pochettino instead. He also stated that De Zerbi has plenty of admirers at Old Trafford, and you shouldn't rule him out either. Man United are yet to make any concrete approach for De Zerbi, so it seems that they're putting all their efforts into bringing McKenna or Pochettino. While Man United are yet to make any official announcement, Di Marzio insists that Ten Hag's days at the club are numbered and he will be replaced in the next few weeks. Now let's go to Germany. According to Jacob Steinberg, Bayern Munich are close to appointing Vincent Kompany as their new head coach. The Burnley manager had first been linked with the move less than a week ago, but it appears the former Man City captain is already close to moving to the Bundesliga. Bayern have had nothing short of a nightmare when it comes to finding a successor to Thomas Tuchel. The club first announced that Tuchel would leave the club this summer back in February. Since then, Bayern have failed to get a number of targets, including Xabi Alonso, Hansi Flick, Ralf Rangnick and more. Due to the dire search, the Bayern bosses were then happy for Tuchel to stay beyond the summer. However, the former Chelsea and PSG manager couldn't agree terms with the club. It's being reported that Bayern have held talks with Burnley counterparts and are now at an advanced stage in the negotiations. Both parties are currently discussing compensation fees in order for Kompany to join the German club. Bayern are confident that a deal could be done in a matter of days. In terms of Kompany, he's expected to bring his backroom staff with him. Kompany experienced a rough Premier League season with Burnley this year, having been relegated after returning to the top flight last year. So what do you think? Should Man United sack Ten Hag regardless if he wins the FA Cup or not? And what about Kompany join Bayern? Is he making the right choice? Leave your comments below and we'll see you again.